I'm Chad Braxelsberg with Wasatch Powder Keg. We are the local Utah ski mountaineering race that takes place at Brighton the first weekend of March every year. We're in our 13th year and our 5th year being hosted by Brighton. And today was our individual race. We have a 3-day weekend of racing. Friday night we did a sprint. Today is the individual, and tomorrow we do a technical teams race. Today's race had almost 170 racers that competed in 4 different divisions: the elite, the heavy metal, the recreation, and the junior division. The stats ranged from the elites and heavy metal people climbing 6,000 feet over a little over 10 miles with 5 climbs and 5 descents up and down through Brighton in the backcountry, to the juniors who did about 5 miles with 2,400 feet of climbing, and the rec division in between with about 7 miles and 3,200 feet of climbing. We had ranges of age today from 10 all the way up to 64 years old. And our fast winning time today was John Gaston from Aspen, Colorado, with a time of 1:55, with our women's leader coming in just over 2 hours, who is Stevie Kramer from Crested Butte, Colorado. Ski mountaineering has been around for almost 100 years. It was an Olympic event in the first Winter Olympics in Chamonix, and at that point it was really participated on by the militaries, and they would actually oftentimes be in full military gear during it. Always had a lot of people in Europe and a lot of participants. You can have thousands of race participants in large races there. It didn't come onto the U.S. scene really until the early 2000s with some race series that started both in Jackson as well as the Powder Keg. And it's grown ever since. The first few races in the U.S. were just a few dozen people, and they've grown now every year 10 to 20% until now. The number of races overall in the U.S. grows at a very large clip every year, with there now being close to 60 races in the U.S. through the winter, between full races like the Powder Keg down to Citizen Series night-style races like we have throughout Utah, Colorado, and other places as well. So, we're growing the sport. It's nice to see with people at 10 years old today. I think it's a great sign of where the sport's going and where we're going to grow to in the very near future.
My name is John Gaston. I'm from Aspen, Colorado. I just won the 2015 Powder Keg individual after a hard-fought battle with Tom Goth. The course was really good as usual. The volunteers here always do, the best job in the country in terms of setting in skin tracks and flagging the courses. So us out-of-towners have a fighting chance at finding our way. It's always a technical race, so a little bit of everything. You got some steep groomers and then a lot of off-piste skin tracks, some of which are really slippery. And of course the infamous breakable crust on that backside descent that I think kind of made or broke the race for everyone. That was probably the gnarliest snow I've ever skied on race gear, for sure. And that was where I took over the lead and kind of held it from there. Nice weather, great course, good people. All in all, a good weekend.
It was super fun. It was my first time doing it, and some good climbs and some nasty downhill on the south-facing slope, but it was really fun. There was a lot of people out there, and just tried my best and worked out for me. So I've been doing these Thursday nights with some ladies out here through the Wasatch Powder Keg. There's a whole group of us that come out on Thursday nights up here at Brighton, and I think that's what got me into it. Everybody else was doing it, so I thought I'd give it a go.
Used to live here, worked in the Wasatch, worked at Snowbird, and then this last year moved down to Flagstaff, Arizona, where it turns out there's also snow and there's some big peaks, and working ski patrol down there and just getting to skin every morning and coming up to recreate with friends and have a good time and just see the community grow and basically just go fast and have fun.
Well, this is a big event. This is the Wasatch Powder Keg, which is a ski mountaineering race. This is also the Vert Fest, which is a celebration of backcountry skiing and snowboarding. So we're here because this is a fundraiser for the Utah Avalanche Center. We've got skills clinics going out on a bunch of different skiing and mountaineering skills. We're doing equipment demos, and we're generally just celebrating the joy of being out in the mountains in the winter.
Yeah, if you're interested in ski mountaineering races, you definitely come to Brighton for the weekend. We do have one more race this weekend. Check out the Wasatch Powder Keg website. It's has a lot of information on the race itself. If you're local to Utah, check out utahskimountaineering.org. It's a local nonprofit that we've founded to help grow the sport and teach people what it is and how to do it. And also check out ussma.org, which is the U.S. Ski Mountaineering Association, who's the overall governing body of the sport in the U.S. And lots of great resources from everything from race schedules to clinic schedules to how-to videos. You can really learn a lot of great things. And then, just start coming out to some of the night races that you find. They're open to everybody. There's no real gear requirements. We have everybody at races, from tele gear to split boarders to people in spandex and skinny skis. So really the goal is to just expose people to a fun sport that's non-intimidating and to show them a good community of people to have fun with.